Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're here off of Cheyenne, approaching Lamb Boulevard. We've got Metro pulled, looks like they pulled someone over here on the right. And we have two units right here with the Dodge Ram there. Dodge Ram has a tag on it, so that's rare. I mentioned in previous videos about, oh, here we go, rainbow colored umbrella. We're selling juices and snacks and all sorts of different stuff. I'm sure these people can get you anything you want. There's so many of them over here on the east side. You know, it's funny, when we drive out in Summerlin, you never see them out in Summerlin. They're only here on the east side of town. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Help me out. That Bronco's gonna red the red light. Yep. Broke the plane of the intersection after the light turned red. But, you know, unless it's a big money type of traffic offense, like speeding, the cops just, you know, they go for the money. They go where the money's at. And certainly the DUIs, because that's big money for them too. That's, what, $5,000 to $10,000 for your first offense. $5,000 to $10,000 here in the U.S. We'll pause it here for a moment. I'll have to get the green light here and see that CVS or whatever that was over there. Looks, maybe it was a 7-Eleven closed down over there. We're losing 7-Elevens here in this town. Yeah, that's too small to be a CVS. It looks like a 7-Eleven. Right there on the corner here at Las Vegas Boulevard North and Lamb Boulevard. Yeah, and they start closing your convenience stores and drug stores down, like the Walgreens and CVS's that they're downsizing, they say. Love those euphemisms in business, right? We're pivoting to a different strategy. No, you're shrinking in size, buddy. Old Ford Escort station wagon there, huh? You don't see many of those anymore. This is Alexander Road, a minor arterial through the industrial areas up here. Green Valley Grocery over there on the other side. That's a chain, actually, of convenience stores. And it is 45 in here. And again, very industrial. You have the interstate up here, Interstate 15, where it crosses Lamb, and there's an interchange there. So you have a lot of warehouses that have sprung up around this area because of that. Lamb Industrial Park over here off to the left. Circle K over there on the other side. $3.39 a gallon for regular unleaded, cash price, as it is over here at the Arco, as it is across the street there at the 7-Eleven. $3.39 at every corner here. Wendy's over here is sharing space with a Wingstop over there. See that? I haven't seen that before. Sharing space with a Wingstop. That's one way to defray costs, right? Split them with another chain. We'll pause it here for a moment. All sorts of different. I wish that I had the camera on. There were like 3 cars turning from the right lane at the same time, and they were all trying to filter in. And the car in the extreme right lane was wanting to go all the way over to the left. And it was just, wow. I'm surprised there was no collision there. I don't know where these people get their licenses. Honestly, do they just hand them out at the state, at like the state welcome center? Welcome to Nevada. Here's a driver's license. Enjoy your stay. I mean, what are the qualifications for a driver's license anymore? I remember it used to be a big deal. I went in for my driving tests at age 16, and I'm like all stressed out, nervous. Nowadays, goodness, things have changed, huh? So we're still northbound here on Lamb in this very industrial area. There is Interstate 15 up there ahead, the overpass ahead that we're approaching. Also, if you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps recommend us to other viewers, and absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm, my big pal Al. My big pal Al is the one. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just going to pull out in front of everyone. My big pal Al is the one that recommends videos to you and to everyone else. So please help us out there. As you can see, you go to the right here and you go up to Salt Lake City and points north. Go to the left and goes down to LA and points south. And we'll pause it once more. If there's one guarantee in life, it is that you're going to, in Vegas especially, the one sure bet you have, sure bet every time, is that you're going to hit red lights. Every red light. There's a gas station up here called QT. I don't know if that's supposed to be cutie, but it's the letters QT, Quebec Tango. And $3.49 a gallon, it says there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like, I'm back in the 80s, we used to say it down on the QT, right? Like the quiet tip, as in keep it quiet sort of thing. And then we saw another one called, what was it called? Lucky's gas station in a previous video a couple months ago here on the Vegas Don channel. Get lucky by spending money on gasoline. This is the Union Pacific Railroad line we're going over here. There's actually a railroad yard down there. Switching tracks and all that down there. As we approach Tropical Parkway, which is just north of the 215 here. They just redid the interchange down there at Tropical, but this part of Tropical does not connect with the other part of Tropical, so maybe they'll work on that at some point. And then of course here on the left there's a water shortage, but let's build more homes. And I've had a lot of folks tell me, a lot of folks drop comments and tell me that I'm feeding misinformation to folks out there. There is no water shortage. We're using less than our allotment, they say. Then why are there water patrols? Why do the water patrols run around looking to find people for what they deem to be water waste? And we've gone over that in previous videos too, where you know, if your yard is at a kind of an angle, an incline, and the sprinklers go off or whatever, and the water drips down into the street because you can't fight gravity, at least not yet, then they're gonna cite you. If the water is down in the street, I talked to one of them. They said if there's water coming from your property down into the street, you're gonna get cited. Good times. This is Centennial Parkway here. We'll pause it. Got the green light here. And so this is Centennial Parkway here. It's actually a major east-west artery here in the very north end of town. In fact, Mount Charleston, the peak to Mount Charleston's right there in front of us, ahead of us. Please check out my wife's brand new channel. I mean, in front of us, like 25 miles away, but you can still kind of see snow streaks down the mountain there in front of us. Please check out my wife's brand new channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. She does some terrific spirituality and astrology videos. And even if that's not your thing, if you could still like and subscribe just to help her out, I'd really, really appreciate it. We would both really, really appreciate it. It means a ton to us. And also check out my buddy Mike. He doesn't do live streams or anything, but he does some terrific sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Vegas. His channel is Vids from Mike, all one word, VIDSFROMMIKE. You can see a lot of the land out here still undeveloped. That's only a matter of time before they get a hold of this. You know the developers are chomping at the bit, drooling all over themselves. They're probably just waiting for the price to come down on whoever owns the land. This seems to have been under construction forever here at this intersection with Pecos/Pecos. That does not connect to its namesake down south of the 15. And some more brand new homes right there. Kestrel Heights, it says there. Here at the intersection of Centennial and Pecos/Pecos. Shell gas station there. Again, thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. I could not do this without you guys, and that's a fact. Very grateful for each and every single one of you. And again, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And this is the end of civilization out here. This is Pecos at the 215, and there's nothing. That's the Sheep Mountain Range right there in front of us. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, you guys. I'll see you in the next one.